Have you ever wondered why some people over 60 look younger than their peers? It's not because of genetics, nor advanced cosmetic procedures, but rather the small, quiet choices they make every day. I once met Linda, 68, living in Oregon. She didn't wear much makeup or use expensive skincare products, yet her eyes sparkled and her smile radiated energy. When I asked her a secret, I found out she had a close-knit group of friends, positive, joyful people who shared laughter every weekend morning over a cup of tea. Linda's story is not uncommon. All across the country, from the peaceful towns of Vermont to the sunny stretches of Florida, I've met many older adults who looked a decade younger than their actual age, and they all shared one surprising trait that few people notice. Unfortunately, most of us focus on external appearances, anti-aging creams, skin-tightening treatments, forgetting that true youthfulness begins from within. It starts with how we live, how we connect, how we think, and how we treat ourselves every day. In this video, you'll uncover 7 hidden reasons, things you may have never thought about, that are quietly helping you look younger after 60. No need for drastic changes. Just a few small habit shifts can make a real difference. If you care about your health, your appearance, and your spirit, stay with me until the end. Don't forget to hit like and share this content with friends who care about aging well. And if you've ever been told you don't look over 60 at all, share your thoughts or personal tips in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Now let's begin this journey of discovering inner youth, where time has no power. Have you ever gone through turbulent days, losing your job, a loved one, or simply feeling exhausted by changes beyond your control? After 60, such experiences are no longer unusual. But what's remarkable is this. Some people let stress take a toll on their appearance, while others seem to grow younger after each setback. Why is that? A common trait among those who appear younger than their actual age is emotional resilience. They don't pretend to be tough, nor do they deny negative emotions. They simply choose to face challenges with optimism. When things don't go their way, they don't force themselves to fight back. Instead, they take a step back, breathe deeply, and find their balance. They understand that chronic stress not only harms mental health, but also dulls the skin, drains the sparkle from their eyes, and burdens the body with exhaustion. Studies have shown that stress hormones, particularly cortisol, when consistently elevated, accelerate aging from within. Cortisol causes chronic inflammation, breaks down collagen, and leads to a rapid loss of skin elasticity. On the other hand, those who regularly practice meditation, take walks in nature, or simply spend time laughing wholeheartedly often maintain radiant skin, bright eyes, and a confident posture. These habits help the body release endorphins and oxytocin, 2 hormones that boost immunity, reduce inflammation, and enhance mood. If you're feeling overwhelmed, start with the smallest steps. Try breathing slowly for 3 minutes whenever anxiety strikes. Write down 3 things you're grateful for before going to bed. Or simply schedule a weekly laugh, whether it's from a favorite comedy or a conversation with a high-energy friend. This isn't just a way to lift your spirits. It's also a natural, cost-free anti-aging therapy. You may have believed that aging means wrinkles, fatigue, and a fragile spirit. But the truth is, youth doesn't begin with your skin. It begins with how you see life. When you choose calm over panic, smiles over worry, you are giving yourself the most precious gift of all, a lasting youthfulness from within. Do you feel afraid whenever life forces you to change? When a new technology emerges, a familiar routine must be left behind, or a family role gradually shifts over time. Do these changes leave you feeling lost? After 60, many people choose to avoid change, but there are also those who embrace it like an old friend. And it's precisely this that keeps the spark in their eyes and the vitality in their step. The difference doesn't lie in circumstance, but in attitude. Those who age gracefully aren't living easier lives. They're simply not afraid to reinvent themselves. They learn to use a smartphone to video call their grandchildren. They try a yoga class for the first time. They start learning to play an instrument, paint, or even begin writing a blog. Every time they welcome change, they unlock a new surge of energy and it shows in their smile, their gaze, and their lively movements. Neuroscience has shown that the human brain is plastic, meaning it always has the ability to learn, adapt, and rewire itself, no matter the age. When we try something new, the brain creates fresh neural connections, which keeps the mind sharp, reactions quicker, and reduces the risk of cognitive decline. And you know what's even better? A flexible brain naturally fosters an inspired spirit, and that in turn keeps the body moving with ease, the face glowing, and the energy vibrant and alive. You don't need to do anything dramatic to embrace change. Start small. Switch up your usual breakfast, listen to a new genre of music, or simply take a different path on your daily walk. You can also sign up for an online class in something you've always been curious about but never tried: painting, cooking, or learning a new language. What matters isn't how skilled you become, but that you allow yourself to stay in motion every day. You may have once believed that at a certain age, people should settle down and avoid disruption. But the truth is, the moment we stop changing, we start aging in spirit. In contrast, those who stay youthful live as if each day is a new adventure. They don't dodge aging. They welcome it with a smile, treating it as a brand new chapter, filled with curiosity and appreciation. And that is exactly what keeps them full of life, no matter what number is written on their ID. Have you ever seen someone over 70 who's as excited as a child going on their first field trip? They ask questions, stay curious about everything, from technology to nature, and always carry a book or something new to explore. People like that don't just have a youthful spirit. Their face, eyes, even the way they walk, radiate a kind of vibrant energy that's hard to believe. The big difference between being experienced and being aged lies in the ability to stay curious. As long as you want to learn, to know, to explore, it means your brain is still active, creative, and hasn't surrendered to age. On the other hand, when you start thinking, "I've learned enough," or "I'm too old to start," that's the moment your spirit begins to shut down and your body soon follows. Neuroscience has proven that curiosity activates the brain's reward center, the same way it does when you eat your favorite dish or hear a song that moves you. Every time you learn something new, your brain releases dopamine, the hormone responsible for excitement and satisfaction. This doesn't just make you feel happy, it has a visible impact on your appearance. Brighter skin, more expressive features, and a body that moves more freely because your spirit is fully alive. You don't need to be a scientist or scholar to keep your curiosity alive. Start by asking questions every day. Why is the sky so cloudy today? What's that bird's name? Why do my grandkids enjoy that game so much? Open a new book, watch a fascinating documentary on Netflix, or try keeping a weekly discovery journal. Even taking a walk through the park and observing how the trees change with the seasons, that alone can activate your mind like a young explorer. If you ever thought curiosity was a privilege of the young, think again. It's at this stage of life, when you have time, experience, and freedom, that you truly have the opportunity to explore the world with deeper insight than ever before. And when you allow yourself to keep being surprised, to keep learning, you not only keep your mind fresh, you inspire others around you to live fully as well. Age doesn't make you fade. It's the end of exploration that truly makes you grow old. Were you ever taught to not cry, stay strong, or don't burden others with your feelings? For many people, especially older generations, expressing emotions was once seen as a sign of weakness. But today, both science and real-life experience reveal the opposite. Those who express their emotions naturally are often healthier, happier, and noticeably more youthful. When you allow yourself to cry when you're sad, laugh when you're happy, share when you're exhausted, or show excitement when something wonderful happens, that's when you're truly living. Emotions that are suppressed don't just disappear. They quietly accumulate in the body, leading to stress, insomnia, digestive issues, and even heart problems. In contrast, those who release emotions at the right time help their nervous system relax, lower their heart rate, and balance their hormones. And you can see the effects on their skin, their eyes, their breath, even their posture. Here's something fascinating. You can often spot someone who's been holding too much inside through a heavy expression, distant eyes, and a forced smile. Meanwhile, people who live honestly with their emotions often have warm eyes, genuine smiles, and a lightness to their faces. It's not that they haven't faced hardships, they just don't carry it around forever. They talk to friends, write down their thoughts, or simply spend a quiet afternoon breathing deeply and crying if they need to. You can begin with something simple. Ask yourself, how am I feeling today? Then write it down or share it with someone you trust. When you're happy, laugh out loud. When you're tired, admit it and allow yourself to rest. Emotions don't have to be reasonable. They only need to be acknowledged. And once acknowledged, they naturally soften, like a rainstorm that leaves behind clear air. Every time you express genuine emotion, you cleanse your inner world. If you've ever believed that hiding your feelings was a way to avoid bothering others or maintain your image, it's time to reconsider. Those who dare to live honestly and who allow themselves to be soft are often the strongest, most inspiring people around. And the truth is this: emotions, when released at the right time, not only lighten your heart, they also make you more radiant, naturally, deeply, without needing a single cosmetic product. Have you ever felt your spirit lifted just by spending time with someone full of positive energy? And on the flip side, simply being around someone who constantly complains, criticizes, or worries can leave you feeling drained and exhausted. After the age of 60, this becomes even more crucial because the emotional environment you choose deeply affects your health and appearance. It's no coincidence that people who look younger than their age are often those who choose their companions wisely. They don't try to please everyone. Instead, they spend time with those who make them feel joyful, respected, and motivated. They seek out small communities, a dance class, a gardening group, a book club, where they can learn, laugh, and connect. Their smile isn't just a surface expression. It's the result of inner nourishment, cultivated through healthy relationships. Multiple studies have shown that high-quality social connections can lower the stress hormone cortisol and increase the production of oxytocin, the bonding and love hormone, which improves heart rate, sleep quality, and even skin appearance. In fact, just one heartfelt conversation per week can significantly reduce the risk of depression and cognitive decline in older adults. And when your emotional health is well cared for, your face will show it. Your skin becomes brighter, your muscles more relaxed, and your eyes sparkle with vitality. If you want to stay youthful, start by observing the people you spend the most time with. Who makes you feel lighter after every meeting? Who inspires you to try something new? Who makes you laugh freely without needing to put up a guard? Treasure those people. At the same time, if there are relationships that leave you feeling negative or exhausted, give yourself permission to set boundaries. Not out of selfishness, but because you deserve a healthy living space. You don't need to be liked by everyone to live a joyful life. What truly matters is being part of a small community where you can be your true self. No pretending, no pressure, no performance. You might be quiet, outgoing, or introspective. As long as you're connected in harmony. When you choose to be around positive people, you're not just nurturing your soul, you're also brightening your own face a little more every single day. Have you ever come across someone well over 70 who still wakes up each morning with a spark in their eyes simply because they know they'll get to do something they love? It might be tending a small garden, tutoring children at the library, painting, woodworking, or cooking meals for those in need. Whether the activity is big or small, when it comes from true passion, it creates a radiant life force, and you can see it clearly on their face and in their body. Living with passion doesn't mean doing something grand or world-changing. Sometimes it's simply the feeling of doing what you were born to do, even if it's just for an hour a day. People with passion aren't drained by age or time because for them, each day is a chance to pursue a piece of their purpose. And when they're immersed in what they love, their brains release dopamine, the hormone responsible for joy and motivation. This not only lifts their mood, but also regulates heart function, improves circulation, and gives their skin a healthy glow. Here's the interesting part. When you're doing something you love, you forget about time. And that is how you rejuvenate the mind. The mind stops dwelling on the past or worrying about the future and becomes fully present in the moment. And when the mind is truly at peace in the present, the body also finds rest. The result? Your face softens, your smile becomes more natural, your posture straightens, and your eyes brighten. All clear signs of someone who is truly alive. You don't need a grand passion to begin. Just listen to yourself. What makes time fly for you? What can you talk about endlessly? What once made you feel truly alive? Whether it's dancing, writing, cooking, or helping others. Devote at least 30 minutes a week to that activity. And if you're not yet sure what your passion is, give yourself permission to explore. Because sometimes passion isn't something we find, but something we create through the journey itself. You may have once believed that old age is a time for rest, relaxation, and doing nothing. But in truth, this is the perfect time to live for what you love, when heavy responsibilities no longer weigh you down. Passion doesn't exhaust you, it energizes you. And a person who is alive with passion can never truly grow old, because they shine from within. A kind of light no cream or cosmetic procedure can create. It comes only from a heart that is burning for something meaningful. Have you ever felt your spirit lifted just by spending time with someone full of positive energy? And on the flip side, simply being around someone who constantly complains, criticizes, or worries can leave you feeling drained and exhausted. After the age of 60, this becomes even more crucial because the emotional environment you choose deeply affects your health and appearance. It's no coincidence that people who look younger than their age are often those who choose their companions wisely. They don't try to please everyone. Instead, they spend time with those who make them feel joyful, respected, and motivated. They seek out small communities, a dance class, a gardening group, a book club, where they can learn, laugh, and connect. Their smile isn't just a surface expression. It's the result of inner nourishment, cultivated through healthy relationships. Multiple studies have shown that high-quality social connections can lower the stress hormone cortisol and increase the production of oxytocin, the bonding and love hormone, which improves heart rate, sleep quality, and even skin appearance. In fact, just one heartfelt conversation per week can significantly reduce the risk of depression and cognitive decline in older adults. And when your emotional health is well cared for, your face will show it. Your skin becomes brighter, your muscles more relaxed, and your eyes sparkle with vitality. If you want to stay youthful, start by observing the people you spend the most time with. Who makes you feel lighter after every meeting? Who inspires you to try something new? Who makes you laugh freely without needing to put up a guard? Treasure those people. At the same time, if there are relationships that leave you feeling negative or exhausted, give yourself permission to set boundaries. Not out of selfishness, but because you deserve a healthy living space. You don't need to be liked by everyone to live a joyful life. What truly matters is being part of a small community where you can be your true self. No pretending, no pressure, no performance. You might be quiet, outgoing, or introspective. As long as you're connected in harmony. When you choose to be around positive people, you're not just nurturing your soul, you're also brightening your own face a little more every single day. Thank you for joining me on this journey to uncover the 7 hidden secrets behind a youthful appearance after 60. We've explored simple yet powerful elements like resilience, curiosity, and the ability to let go of the past that have the power to nourish the soul and keep the body vibrant and alive. These things don't require you to become someone else. They don't demand drastic change. All they ask is that you turn inward, listen, and begin with small daily steps. So today, which of these 7 habits spoke most deeply to your heart? What will you try first? Please share your thoughts in the comments, because your experience might just inspire someone else on their own path to living healthier, happier, and younger each day. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to hit like and share it with family and friends, especially those who need a gentle reminder that youthfulness isn't defined by age, but by how we choose to live each day. I truly believe you are not alone. We are a community, people who refuse to surrender to age and instead choose to face each day with faith, gratitude, and love. Let's continue to spread that spirit in the next video, in everyday life, and in every smile you give. Because here's the truth, it's never too late to begin living better, and nothing can dim your light when you live with authenticity, with passion, and with an open heart.